Hi, what's up? This is Jay Brown from Prime Plug. So, today in this episode, we're going to be talking about the creative economy of Nigeria, which in subsequent videos I intend to interview more creatives and everyone within, the spectrum, stakeholders and everyone within the creative economy. So, with me today, I have JohnSonix, a mentor actually. It's an audio engineer as well. So in today's episode, we're talking about some of the challenges that he is facing or has been facing as a creative. He's a mix engineer, so definitely, there are one or two things in there that you're not getting right. Or being a creative in Nigeria, there must be challenges that you're facing. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. You understand? So, Jhn Sonix, boss, welcome.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
So, boss, quickly, just I would first of all like to know how you got into audio engineering. I'm an audio engineer. I'm an upcoming audio engineer, so I know the challenges.
Upcoming.
Upcoming. I'm not professional yet,
right,
so
okay.
I want to know the challenges that But first of all, how did you get into audio engineering? First of all.
At first, okay, let me just start from the beginning. I loved singing. I still love singing.
Okay.
So I was trying to become an artist.
Okay.
An artist, and I think what really pushed me or drive me into sound was my older brother.
Okay.
You guys can check him out. It is so. Just search for It Is So. You get to listen to some of his music and probably some of the work I did on his joint.
Wow.
So I think that was the reason I ventured into sound, because he was the one that introduced me to music. Then in my family, we are not big on music. It's not like a family like Fela, when you have like a granddad or an uncle who is an artist who you can emulate. No, it wasn't like that in my family. So he was the one that introduced me first into sound. So then I wanted to become an artist, but then I saw the cost of doing music.
Yeah.
And I was scared.
It's expensive.
Then I didn't have a job. I just got out of high school, so I was trying to find my balance. There was no admission then; it wasn't coming. You understand? So I was looking at the course and I was like, I don't have this money to do this thing. No, how am I going to do this stuff?
Pay for session.
So I just felt like if I could start doing something, just probably production, not just to help myself, to reduce the cost on my brother's side, because I was actually looking at my brother as someone, okay, this guy is going to make it before I get there. So probably if he can make it before I get there, he can also open doors for me to just go into. So I was like, okay, what can I do to make this stuff? What can I do to make it less expensive? You understand?
Yeah.
So I just felt like, okay, let me just try production. Mind you, I started with production, beat making too. So I started with production. Then I was looking for somebody to tutor me on the game. You understand? I was in Lagos then, so I was asking around. Let me not say most guys didn't want to put me through, but they were all busy. Yeah. They kept on saying, I'm not going to be chance. I'm going to be busy. You understand? So until I got back to my state, Kogi state, that was when I met somebody, a friend. His name is Berisi. It was the person that first showed me how to do this stuff, introduced me to FL Studio. You understand? I think then we're using, was it FL Studio? Was it FL Studio 7 or so? I can't remember. That was what we were using then. So he introduced me to it. He gave me the software, his account for free to use. So then I started, adding one or two together. And what really helped me is the fact that I could play on the keyboard back then. I think that was what really fast-tracked my journey into production. So I kept on producing for it. My brother was the first person to use my beat, because as a young producer and as an upcoming producer, you might not get an artist to work on your stuff because they don't trust you. It's just like a barber.
Yeah.
You understand? If I'm cutting my hair in this place and I'm used to this barber, I wouldn't want to go to other places to cut my hair because I'm scared they might mess up my haircuts and all this stuff.
Exactly.
So that was how we started with my brother. So I produced his first joint. I think I can't remember the title again.
What year was that?
Yeah, I think is it 2015? Around 2015.
Okay.
That was when,
I started my own.
But I've been producing before then. You understand? But that was the first time he like listened to my beat and said, "Oh, more, I need this beat." Yeah, that was the first time. So that was how I started. From then I just felt like, okay, I'm doing this stuff already, and I've learned how to like mix kick drums and snares with pianos and all those stuff. What could possibly go wrong if I start mixing vocals? Still the same process. So I ventured into mixing, and I was recording myself, mixing for myself. Then my brother sometimes. I think the first time I got the thumbs up from him was when I mixed a project that went viral. I think in Lagos, they played it in clubs. So that was the first time I got the thumbs up. That Omo, you are good, you can do this. So from there, started building myself up to this moment. So that's how the journey has been for me.
Wow. So I know that you're a producer. First of all, thumbs up. I know it's not easy. I know the time and energy we put in to understand to get to that point where we are really, really good, because this our production stuff is really draining.
Yeah, stressful, very stressful. Yeah.
Because first of all, you're working with people who don't. That's when you start working with people.
Yeah.
People who are not really that professional. So now you are fighting with different odds.
Yeah.
But then again, you're a producer. But me, I'm much more interested in the engineering side of things. You are a producer.
Yeah.
Audio engineer.
Yeah.
So I want you to take us through what does it mean to be an audio engineer. Let's focus on audio engineering.
Well, what does it mean?
Yeah, for you. Because from people who are not audio engineers, but people who are not audio engineers, I want them to understand what it means to be an audio engineer.
Like you said, it's stressful.
Yes.
Very stressful job. You get to deal with a lot of people, different characters. It's like being a psychiatrist, you understand? Being like a shrink, you understand? You get to like understand a lot of people from different backgrounds, you understand, and different experience, you understand? So it's a very stressful job, and at the same time it's fun, you understand? At the same time it's fun. Like you've had in it now, it's audio engineering. It's not just audio. You're not just playing around. It's engineering. Yeah. You have to like understand what an EQ is. Okay. Equalization, how to EQ vocals, compression, saturations, effects, delay, reverbs, and all sort of things. So I think that's just it. You just need to like, and most importantly, you need to like master sound. Okay. You need to like train your ears to understand, because even if someone shows you, okay, this is how to mix, if you don't know or you can't hear what you are mixing or what you're trying to achieve in a mix, then you can't mix. You understand? I can only show you, okay, this is the tools you use, this is what you use, but you still need to have the ear to understand what you are doing. You understand? Yeah. It's the ear that matters, not the tools actually. It's the ear. Wow. Okay. You understand?
So, but then again, I want to understand. Because for we here, me and you, we know what we are doing. Yeah. But for someone who doesn't know, what does an audio engineer do?
Well, audio.
Some people call them mixing engineer. Some people call them. Most artists call them mixing and mastering engineer. Yeah. But we know that there's a difference between a mixing engineer and a mastering engineer. But let's focus on audio engineering.
I think what we do. To set the record straight, what we do is mix engineering, not audio engineering. Okay. Audio engineering are those guys that go out there to like install sound.
I thought that was sound engineering. I call them sound engineering.
It's still audio engineering. Sound engineering, audio engineering. It's sound that is not audio. It's still the same thing. Okay. Audio, that's sound engineering, audio engineering. Okay. Mix engineers are we that stay in the studio and we work on, let's say, specific things like music. Mix vocals, mix drums. Tracks. That's a mix engineer. Audio engineer. Oh, what can I say? Oh, I think it's still the same thing. Audio engineer, mix engineer. Still, the difference is just some of us go out there to install sound. Depends on your experience, anyway. Depends on your experience. Some of us have gone this far that we can do. We are not just limited to the studio alone. You understand? Yeah. We are beyond studios now. We can go out there and test sounds for people. So I feel they are all in the same family anyway. A mix engineer, audio engineer can still become a sound engineer. It depends on how you put it. Some people will say sound engineer, some people say audio engineer, some people say mix engineer. I feel it's still the same thing. As long as you are dealing with sound and you're trying to balance something in music.
Alright, but so I would like to know your thought on this. So most of the songs that we have now, I'm talking of the A-list artists now, big artists.
Yeah.
Most of the projects we know are not mixed by Nigerian mix engineers. So I want to understand as audio engineer, as a mix engineer.
Yeah.
What's your take on that, especially in terms of a long run perspective?
Yeah. Well, you know, most of these guys, they don't joke with business.
Yeah.
And the music is business.
Okay.
So you want to like have the top quality for your fans to enjoy your music. And whether I like it or not, out there in America and Europe, they have the best sound quality. They have the tools. You understand? They have the ideas. They have the experienced guys that can do this stuff, that can bring it to light. And we don't have that much experience here. We are trying to like catch up. So if you have a business, you wouldn't want to like risk it.
Okay.
You understand? Because you want the best quality. You want the best output that you can have. And most of these guys, they have international distributors.
Okay.
You understand? So in order to get these deals in Nigeria, you have to have quality sound that can compete with their sound over there. You understand? Because I'm sure you know, we don't make a lot of money here in Nigeria when it comes to like Spotify distribution. We don't make a lot of money. If you have your stream is based here in Nigeria, you don't make a lot of money.
True.
You understand? So you want to like have more audience out there, and for you to have audience out there, you need to have good sound that can compete with their sound.
Okay.
I think that's just the answer to your question.
So I think that's about infrastructure decay.
We don't have the infrastructure presently.
The Federal Ministry of Culture, Arts and Creative Economy is something that if they can set up the infrastructure, I know it will really help.
Yeah, well, it's because the music industry presently in Nigeria is like a private sector industry. So you don't need guys like that. We just need some of our guys that have a lot of funds, a lot of money to invest in Nigeria. Probably bring all these tools from out there and bring it here in Nigeria and start training some of our young guys.
Okay.
You understand? Select a few, maybe send them out there to train. You understand?
Yeah.
To have this you understand? So I think that would do the job.
Alright, so again, that brings me to my last question. I want to understand, as a mixing engineer, what are the challenges that you are facing in your profession? Not in terms of the operational, but what are the challenges? I'll give you one now, because one light. So I want to know the challenges that you are facing.
Like you said, the first thing is light, electricity, power. We don't have enough power. You understand? And we are almost everybody I know doing this job. Either you have your generator or you have your solar, depending on your pocket. You understand? I think the first thing is power, and the second thing is location.
Okay.
Location. And most artists, they like to judge your work based on your location.
Okay.
You understand?
Really?
Yeah. They take you more seriously if you're in Lagos or you're in Abuja.
Okay.
Or if you're in other parts of the country, like let's say Kogi State. You understand? They're like, you're in Kogi State again. Kogi, you understand? Kogi State, they don't get money for Kogi State, all this stuff. You understand? I think that's part of it too. That's part of it. And I think the last thing for me is money. Money. If you don't have money, you can't have good sound. A lot of people will say, it's not about what you have. Just work. Yes, I've been there. I've worked with what I had. But you can't compare the sound I used to have back then with the one I'm having now. You understand? So it's money. We need tools. We need money to buy tools. I think that sums it all up. Money. We just need money.
All right, boss. Thank you so much, Jhn Sonix. So I think we'll have your social media handles now, so that you can display them. So that
it's very simple. You can just follow me up on Instagram. Just type JohnSonix. JHNSONIX. On Instagram, you find me there.
Also display some of your works.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.